This week's Parashat Vayesheb, and Yaakov tells Yosef, go check on your brothers. They're shepherding the sheep in Shechem. Go see how they're doing. Go see how the sheep are doing. And Yosef answers back, Hineni. Rabbi Attie, the great rabbi from Halab from the 1700s, he brings down a midrash. The midrash says, when Yosef said Hineni, he said, I'm ready to do as my father asks, Kivurav. But Yaakov remembered this his whole life, how he sent Yosef and he never came back. And Yosef answers, Hineni. Rabbi Attie says, what's this midrash telling us? It's not anything more than what the pasuk tells us. And Rabbi Attie explains that Yaakov understood. We know the Torah tells us that we have to do our mitzvot, but what's called Chai Bahem. When there's danger, a person has the ability now to save his life. His life comes first. He's not hayav, he's not responsible to do that mitzvah if it's going to put him in danger. Over here, of course, it wasn't a guaranteed danger. But the brothers didn't like Yosef. So there's a bareh zekah, there's a possibility of Yosef getting damaged, becoming in danger. And Yosef answers back, Hineni. Although the mitzvah tells us that we don't have to follow kivud av in such a situation, but Yosef said, I'm ready to do lifnim mishurat hadin, I'm ready to go over and above because of the kivud av that I have for my father. And Yaakov remembered this his whole life, of the righteousness of his great son Yosef. And that's what bothered him his whole life, losing such a precious gem, such a precious child that was so righteous, that even then still, Hineni. Rabbi Mordechai Cohen, the great rabbi from Halab from the 1500s, he asks on this midrash as well, and he says, why did Yaakov send him? He knew that the brothers hated him. How could he send Yosef into a situation where there's such danger? And Rabbi Mordechai Cohen tells us because Yaakov understood that maybe the brothers would take a message. It says that he sent Yosef to go see the brothers. Where were they? Halo achicha ro'im b'Shechem. Your brothers are shepherding in Shechem. What was Shechem? Shechem was the city that when Abraham was told, Lech lecha, vayavor Avraham ba'aretz ad mekom Shechem. Abraham reached Shechem. It says that he was tilted. Shechem means he took on a burden. He tilted his shoulder to take on that burden of Torah. Abraham listened to what Hashem told him. Maybe the brothers will be achicha, they'll be your brothers, they'll love you, because they'll remember their grandfather Abraham. When they reach the city of Shechem, they're in Shechem, it'll remind them who their grandfather was, that he took upon himself that burden of Torah. And Yosef says back, Hineni, I'm ready. And when he's looking for his brothers, Vayomer et Chaya anochi mevakesh, I'm looking for my brothers, Yosef said. Meaning I'm looking for the ones that love me. I'm in Shechem. My father assumes that they're going to take on the legacy of their grandfather, this old Torah, the responsibility of Torah. But the brothers didn't take the message. And the story of Yosef continues. Yaakov understood the greatness of following the legacy of our parents and our grandparents. That's what we need to build on. That's our success in life. And that's why he sent Yosef to the brothers. Go to them. They're in Shechem. Shechem should remind them who their grandfather was. And that should allow them to treat you achicha, like your brother. And therefore Yosef said, Achai ani mevakesh, I'm looking for my brothers. They should love me. We have to teach our children our success in life, our greatness in life is when we build upon everything that our grandparents stood for, everything our grandparents lived for, and they gave over to us to follow as well. B'ezrat Hashem, we should have a beautiful Shabbat. We should always see beracha in our homes. Shabbat Shalom.